Every time you book an Airbnb, check Twitter, or watch YouTube, you trigger an instantaneous transfer of data across a global network. We usually perceive these websites as finished, solid entities, but in reality, when you load a URL, your browser is initially rendering an empty shell. The specific data you actually want, your personal profile, a specific flight itinerary, or a video file, does not exist on that page until the exact moment you request it. Because of the sheer volume of these requests, it's easy to assume that companies like Uber or Facebook rely on secret, hyper-complex data systems that they built from scratch. In reality, they all rely on the same free, open-source software first released in 1995, MySQL. Understanding how this software functions reveals the specific mechanics used to store, organize, and retrieve billions of data points every single second. Structure-wise, MySQL is a relational database management system. It takes chaotic, floating points of information and organizes them into interconnected tables. It is built on 3 specific attributes. It is free to use, its source code is open, and follows ANSI SQL standards. Although it is open source, the software is currently developed and supported by the Oracle Corporation. Its name doesn't actually come from the English word my. It was named after the daughter of co-founder Monty Woodenius, whose name is My. Because it remained open and standardized, it avoided becoming a proprietary tool, allowing it to become a nearly universal utility for developers across the globe. The web stack has 4 layers. HTML and CSS build the layout. PHP receives the user's request, using SQL to ask for data. Finally, MySQL receives this query, extracts the requested data from its tables, and sends it right back to your screen. Without MySQL acting as this reliable base layer, the entire website above it would have no content to actually show you. MySQL became the standard because it is fast, reliable across different operating systems, and capable of handling complex data relationships without crashing. It can power a single local web page just as efficiently as it manages millions of simultaneous requests for a platform like GitHub. This reliability is why it is the engine for massive content management systems like WordPress, Drupal, and Joomla, which power a significant portion of the written web. Its defining strength is scalability. A developer can start on a single laptop and grow to an entire server farm. Because the software is free and open, it removes the financial barriers to high-level data management, acting as a great equalizer for the web. An independent developer has access to the exact same high-powered data engine utilized by multi-billion-dollar corporations. Learning to write these queries is an education in how information is architected to handle global scale. Mastering MySQL gives you the technical ability to build and manage the dynamic content that defines the modern internet.